What if the world you see is not made of matter, but of vibration? Picture waking up one morning and realizing every word you whisper, every feeling you bury, becomes an invisible signal shaping what you touch. Scientists at Stanford and CERN remind us that particles don't exist in fixed forms. They dance, responding to the energy you bring. So what frequency are you broadcasting today? Years ago, I stood by a frozen lake in Canada, feeling broken, yet the silence mirrored my turmoil back until I chose calm. It's a strange paradox. Life isn't solid. It's a reflection of who you are inside. Like a forest echoing your footsteps, the universe is your quantum mirror. Stay here with me together. We'll unlock how to shift your reflection. Did you know that every time you open your eyes in the morning, you're stepping into a living mirror that never lies? The quantum mirror is not some faraway idea, it's the very fabric of your daily life, reflecting who you are in this moment. Quantum physics has proven that at the tiniest level, reality is pure energy, vibrating in endless possibilities. It's the wave function collapse until you observe it. A particle exists in every potential state. But your focus, your emotion, your body's signals, choose which reality takes form. Like standing in front of your bathroom mirror. If you smile, the mirror smiles back. If you frown, the frown stares right at you. The mirror never twists the truth. It faithfully returns what you bring. Now, think about your body as that first mirror. Polyvagal theory, pioneered by Dr. Stephen Porges, shows that when your body tightens in fear-tense shoulders, clenched jaw, shallow breath, you send out a silent broadcast of threat. Others pick up on that frequency, and life hands you more moments that echo that fear. You can feel this in everyday moments. Ever notice how when you're anxious, even your coffee tastes bitter, traffic seems meaner, strangers colder? But when your body softens, your breath slow, your eyes warm, the world shifts too. Suddenly, that same street feels safer, that conversation flows easier, that small joy returns. Neuroscientists at the University of British Columbia discovered that your thoughts can change your body's chemistry within seconds. So what if you're not stuck in your patterns, but simply repeating an old signal you haven't retuned yet? Imagine the possibilities when you realize this mirror can be your greatest ally. Like nature itself, the lake that reflects the mountain, the moonlight dancing on ocean waves, the universe is neutral, but alive, waiting for your signal. What would happen if you chose to broadcast calm, gratitude, trust? What ripples would return to you? I remember a winter night in Toronto, standing alone under falling snow. My mind was spinning with doubt, my shoulders locked in old tension. But as I stood still, watching snowflakes melt on my palm, I felt my breath deepen, my muscles soften. That quiet moment changed everything because my signal shifted. And the next day, so did my reality. What about you? What old reflection have you been arguing with? Could you, just for today, greet it like an honest friend? The quantum mirror holds no grudge, it simply reflects. Your job is not to fight the reflection, but to become aware of what you're sending out. So next time you catch yourself in a tight breath or heavy thought, pause. Soften your jaw, release your shoulders, invite one calm breath in. Notice how quickly the mirror responds. This is not magic, it's quantum mechanics meeting your biology. You are powerful, more than you've been told. What frequency are you willing to emit now? What version of you is ready to appear in that reflection? I'd love to know. Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's inspire each other to tune our signals wisely. And stay right here, because in the next part, we'll explore frequency emitter. You are the antenna, and uncover how you can become a living antenna for the reality you truly want to see. Have you ever realized that you are not just living in this world, you're broadcasting to it? Like a human antenna humming with invisible signals. Welcome to Frequency Emitter. You are the antenna. It's not just poetic, it's biological, neurological, quantum. Studies at the HeartMath Institute show that your heart's electromagnetic field extends at least 3 feet around you, shaping what others feel before you even speak. But here's what's deeper. 95% of what you emit comes from your subconscious, those hidden programs you don't even know you're running. Think about that. Your conscious mind might be saying, I want love, abundance, peace. But if your subconscious is stuck in old loops, you're transmitting an entirely different frequency. This is why so many people feel like they're doing the work, yet nothing changes. Our early childhood imprints run the show. Remember Maya? Maybe you see a piece of her in you. She grew up feeling abandoned. And though as an adult she says, "I am enough," deep down her nervous system still clings to the fear of being left behind. So, in every relationship, every chance at success, that old loop secretly broadcasts, "I'm not safe, I'm alone." And the universe, your quantum mirror, reflects that back. This is the true role of the subconscious, a silent broadcaster, sending out signals that attract what matches. Quantum physics shows us that energy never lies. Now think of your body again. Imagine it like a tower with layers, a frequency hierarchy. At the base is survival, the frequency of fear, protection, contraction. Just above that is stability, when your nervous system feels safe enough to rest. Then comes creativity, the spark where new ideas, opportunities, and connections flow. At the highest point is expansion, when you radiate coherence so strongly that life bends to meet your signal. Take a mini quiz with me. Where are you right now? Do you wake up bracing for what could go wrong? Or do you feel a sense of possibility humming in your bones? Are you stuck in survival, inching toward stability, or playing with the edges of expansion? Be honest. Your awareness is the first step to shifting your broadcast. The HeartMath Institute calls this heart coherence, the alignment of your mind, emotions, and body into a stable, harmonious field. When you breathe slowly, calm your mind, and open your heart, you broadcast a frequency of safety. This invites life to meet you there. But here's the paradox. You can't fake this. Your body knows. Your subconscious knows. This is why positive affirmations alone often fall flat. You can't override a nervous system screaming danger with words alone. You must feel it, embody it, train it. Nature shows us this too. A flock of birds moves in perfect coherence because each bird senses the subtle shifts of its neighbor. No one bird fakes its signal. The field is honest. You are the same. What patterns might you be repeating unconsciously? Which memories still vibrate beneath your daily words? If you paused right now and felt your shoulders, your breath, your heartbeat, what are they telling the world? Do you dare listen? Do you dare shift it? Maya did. When she realized her loop, she didn't just speak new words. She learned to calm her body, to breathe safety into old wounds, to hold herself like the loving presence she never received. Slowly, her signal changed, and so did her reality. You are no different. This is not about perfection but awareness. You are always transmitting, and the signal is always honest. So, what frequency do you wish to embody now? Are you ready to step up that hierarchy, from survival to stability, from stability to creativity, from creativity to expansion? Let me know in the comments. Your insight might awaken someone else's antenna too. Stay close, because in our next part, the trap, fake coherence, will expose the sneaky ways we trick ourselves into thinking we're aligned when deep down, we're still vibrating old fear. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Have you ever wondered why you can say all the right words yet feel like nothing truly shifts? This is the silent trap called fake coherence, the illusion that we're aligned when deep down, our true frequency tells another story. So many of us repeat affirmations like, "I am abundant, I am enough." Yet inside our body trembles with fear, our breath shortens with doubt. It's like painting bright colors over a cracked wall pretty, but the cracks remain. This is where so many get stuck with the law of attraction. On the surface, they focus on positive thoughts, vision boards, daily mantras. But the quantum field doesn't respond to words alone, it responds to your core vibration. You can't trick your nervous system with a nice-sounding phrase if your subconscious is still radiating fear or lack. The HeartMath Institute reminds us that true coherence is when your thoughts, emotions, and body rhythms move as one. Anything else is just spiritual bypassing a high-vibe mask that keeps the real wound buried. Imagine a garden. You can plant roses, but if the soil underneath is dry and cracked, the roots won't hold. Your body is that soil. Your breath, your heartbeat, your tight shoulders, they reveal the signal you're actually sending. So how do you know if you're in fake coherence? Start small. Notice how your body reacts when you speak your affirmation. Do you feel your chest expand, or does your stomach clench? Do you feel safe, or secretly braced for disappointment? The truth is, your body always speaks first. Scientists at UCLA found that emotional signals register in the body milliseconds before your mind explains them. So if you tell the universe, "I trust abundance," but lie awake at night, worrying if you'll lose your job, your real frequency is fear. And the quantum mirror never lies. It will reflect fear back not to punish you, but to show you where you're still out of tune. So, the trap of fake coherence is really a gift in disguise. An invitation to pause, breathe, and ask, where am I pretending to feel safe when I don't? You don't need to shame yourself for it, we all do it. It's part of waking up. Maya did it too. For years, she spoke about love but pushed people away when they got close, because her body didn't trust connection yet. The day she felt that tightness in her chest and let herself really breathe into it, was the day her frequency began to change. What about you? Where might you be performing alignment instead of living it? What would happen if you stopped pretending and got honest with your own body's truth? Share your thoughts in the comments. You never know who your story might free. And if this makes you pause and reflect, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss what's next. Because in our next part, the science, wave collapse and coherence, we'll break down how quantum mechanics proves that your body's true frequency, not your words, is what collapses your reality into form. Stay with me. This is where real transformation begins. What if I told you that the universe is listening to you right now, not to your words, but to the electric whispers of your thoughts and the magnetic waves of your feelings? This is the science of wave collapse and coherence, and it's more real than you might imagine. Quantum physics has shown us through the famous double-slit experiment that particles exist in a state of infinite possibility, a wave, until someone observes them. The moment you observe, you collapse that wave into one reality. But here's the twist. It's not just your eyes that observe, it's your whole electromagnetic being. Dr. Joe Dispenza says it so simply yet powerfully. Thoughts are electric, emotions are magnetic. Your mind generates the signal. Your heart pulls reality into form. Greg Braden calls this living field the divine matrix, a conscious web where your coherent signals become the seeds of your physical world. Now, imagine your body as a tuning fork. When you strike a tuning fork and bring it close to another, the second fork begins to vibrate at the same frequency. This is resonance. But what happens if your inner tuning fork is out of tune? Your mind might repeat, "I'm abundant." But if your heart beats in fear and your breath stays shallow, your field sends out mixed signals. The universe hears your static, not your words. That's why coherence is so powerful. The HeartMath Institute has spent decades measuring how your heart, brain, and nervous system align. When you breathe slowly and feel safe, your heart rate variability, HRV, shows a smooth, rhythmic pattern. This is biological coherence. People around you feel this. Have you ever stood near someone who felt calm without saying a word? That's somatic coherence in action. Your body's signal steady enough to bring others into balance. And here's where polyvagal theory comes in. Dr. Stephen Porges explains that when you are in a ventral vagal state, the safe and social state, your body naturally broadcasts safety. Your breath is open, your eyes soften, your voice carries warmth. This becomes the signal that collapses the quantum wave into realities that match safety, trust, and connection. Think about nature. A tree doesn't have to shout to grow. It radiates coherence from root to leaf. The birds, the wind, the soil, all respond to its stable frequency. You can be that tree. So next time you feel scattered, close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, and breathe in for 5 counts, out for 5. Feel your inner tuning fork hum back into tune. It's simple but profound. Joe Dispenza's students have shown measurable changes in their HRV within minutes of practicing this. When they combine this breath with clear intentions and elevated emotions, they literally change their brain and heart chemistry, shifting from survival to creation. So I ask you now, what signal are you collapsing into form each day? Are your thoughts and emotions dancing together in harmony, or fighting each other in static? What note is your tuning fork humming to the field around you? Share your reflections in the comments. I'd love to hear your truth. Maybe your insight will strike a chord for someone else. And if this sparks something inside you, share this video with a friend who's ready to tune their frequency too. Remember, you are not just a passive observer, you are a living participant in this quantum dance. The field is alive. It wants to respond. Are you willing to align your thoughts, your breath, your emotions, so you can collapse the reality you truly want? In our next part, nervous system regulation, we'll ground this science even deeper, exploring practical ways to anchor your body into safety, coherence, and expansion, one conscious breath at a time. Stay with me. Your transformation is just beginning. Have you ever paused to feel how your own body holds the key to transforming your reality, not in some distant future, but right now, through the simple art of nervous system regulation? Imagine your nervous system as the conductor of your entire energetic orchestra. When it feels safe and regulated, your thoughts, emotions, and actions naturally fall into harmony. But when it's stuck in survival, your mind races, your breath tightens, and your signal to the universe becomes scrambled. This is why somatic tools, the ones that work through the body, are so powerful. Breathwork, for example, is not just about taking deep breaths. It's about reminding your body it is safe to relax and receive. Studies at Stanford show that even 1 minute of slow, coherent breathing can shift you from a stressed state into a calm, open one. Grounding is another simple practice, placing your bare feet on the earth, feeling the texture of grass or sand. This natural connection literally calms your vagus nerve, stabilizing your frequency. And self-soothing is your secret ally. Placing a warm hand on your chest, gently rocking your body, humming a low sound, these micro-movements tell your nervous system, it's okay, you're not alone. Think about Maya. You've heard her story, how she carried the loop of abandonment for years. But when she discovered breathwork, everything changed. Every morning, she carved out 5 minutes to sit with her breath, feeling the rise and fall like ocean waves. Over time, her nervous system learned a new pattern. Safety. That new pattern became her steady broadcast. Her relationships shifted, not because she forced them, but because her body's signal changed first. So what would happen if you wove these micro practices into your day? Could you take a 2-minute coherence break between meetings? Could you pause before sleep, hand on heart, exhaling tension? These tiny choices build a steady, safe foundation that your energy radiates outward. Research from the HeartMath Institute proves that daily coherence breath not only improves emotional health but also boosts your immune system and resilience. Imagine your body as the antenna. When tuned to calm, your reality tunes to it too. So, where could you begin today? What simple ritual can you offer your body to remind it? You're safe. You belong. You're held. You are your own healer, your breath, your heartbeat, your grounded feet on this living earth. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You only need to feel this moment fully. What do you think? Does this idea of micro-regulation feel possible for you? Let me know in the comments. Your insight might be the bridge for someone else. And stay close, because next, we'll explore environmental and group coherence, the powerful truth that your calm frequency can ripple out, reshaping not just your life but the spaces and communities you move through every day. Have you ever felt how one calm presence can change the whole energy of a room? This is the hidden power of environmental and group coherence, the truth that your frequency doesn't just shape your personal reality, it ripples into every space you touch. Think of your environment as an amplifier. Just like a guitar's sound grows stronger through its body, your inner coherence magnifies when you stand among others who share the same signal. The HeartMath Institute has studied this for decades, showing how when a group of people enter heart coherence together through breath, gratitude, or shared intention, they generate a measurable electromagnetic field that influences everyone around them. Imagine a city park in Toronto, or a community center in London where people gather to meditate or breathe in unison. It's not just a nice ritual, it's quantum biology in motion. Studies show that collective meditation has reduced local crime rates and hospital visits because calm signals ripple outward, settling hidden tension in the wider field. Your nervous system senses this too. Ever walked into a room where people are arguing and felt your body tense up instantly? Or stepped into a space where laughter and warmth make your shoulders drop? It's not magic, it's resonance. Your body entrains to the dominant frequency. So, what would happen if you became that steady signal in your home, your workplace, your community? Picture your calm breath, settling your children's restlessness, your grounded energy softening conflict at work, your open heart encouraging others to open theirs. Maya learned this too. After stabilizing her own frequency, she joined a small circle that practiced coherence breath together every Sunday. Over time, not only did she feel safer, but her friends noticed their own stress dissolve when they were around her. The environment amplified what she chose to embody. What about you? What small circle or safe space could you create or nurture to strengthen your coherence? What would change if your environment reflected the calm you're building inside? Share your ideas below. Your vision could inspire someone across the world. And if this resonates, pass this video to a friend who needs a reminder that they, too, are an amplifier of peace. Stay with me, because in our next part, Timeline Collapse, we'll dive deeper into how your coherent signal doesn't just shape today, it bends timelines, pulling new possibilities into your life faster than you've ever believed possible. Have you ever wondered if the future you dream of is not somewhere far ahead, but already here waiting for you to align with it? This is the hidden truth of timeline collapse. In quantum physics, entanglement reveals that all possible realities exist simultaneously, like parallel threads woven through a living field. The only difference between who you are now and who you want to be is the frequency you're choosing to hold. Just imagine, every thought, every emotion, every small choice tunes you closer to or further from that timeline. It's not about forcing life to bend, it's about becoming the version of you who naturally lives there. This is where identity rehearsal comes in. Studies at Stanford and HeartMath show that when you practice embodying your future self, not just visualizing, but feeling it in your body, your brain and nervous system start wiring as if it's real now. It's like planting seeds of coherence, day by day. So tomorrow morning, before you pick up your phone or rush into the world's noise, pause. Place your hand on your heart. Breathe into the reality you choose. Feel how it changes your posture, your breath, the energy in your eyes. That feeling is the magnet collapsing your old timeline and pulling the new one closer. So, what timeline are you ready to collapse into being? What version of you is waiting to be chosen today? Share your reflections below. Your honesty might open a doorway for someone else too. And stay close, because in our next part, Alan rehears, become. We'll explore how to weave this identity rehearsal into your daily moments, so you're not just hoping for a shift, you're living it, one conscious breath at a time. Have you ever stopped to wonder, what if reality doesn't shift first you do? This is the hidden heartbeat of Alan rehears, become, and it's so simple, yet so overlooked. Many of us spend years waiting for the outside world to change so we can finally feel safe, worthy, or abundant. But what if the quantum field is actually waiting for you to choose that frequency first? Alignment is that moment of deep decision. It's when you stop begging reality to convince you, and you declare, with every cell, this is who I choose to be. Alignment isn't forced positivity or repeating pretty words. It's an honest turning point inside your body. Imagine standing at a river's edge. You can't push the current, but you can step in and let it carry you. That step is alignment. Now, alignment alone won't hold if you don't rehearse it. Rehearsal is where most people slip because they hope one big breakthrough will do the work forever. But your subconscious runs on repetition. Stanford's research into neuroplasticity shows that repeated, emotionally charged thoughts literally rewire your brain's pathways faster than passive thinking. So, think of rehearsal as emotional encoding. It's not just seeing the new you in your mind, but feeling them in your bones. Morning and night are the golden gateways for this. When you first wake up, your brain is in theta, the same state where children learn through deep imprinting. So instead of reaching for your phone, reach for your breath. Ask yourself, if my timeline was already here, how would I breathe? How would my chest feel? What energy would fill my eyes? Let it be subtle. Rehearsal is not about faking a big grin when your body feels tight. It's about tiny invitations to feel the frequency you've chosen again and again. Then, as the day unfolds, you become. Becoming is the ritual of embodiment, the decision to walk through life as the version of you who already has what you're asking for. This is where you prove to your nervous system, it's safe to hold this signal. Maya's story reminds us this isn't instant. She spent months aligning with the frequency of connection after years of guarding her heart. She rehearsed daily, hand on heart before bed, whispering, "It's safe to be loved." But everything changed when she dared to become. She started showing up differently, sending that vulnerable text, asking for help, allowing herself to be seen. Slowly, the world mirrored her new signal. Joe Dispenza says, "Your personal reality is your personality, and your personality is just a consistent broadcast of your thoughts, emotions, and actions." So, if you want a new personal reality, you need to align with it, rehearse it, and become it every day, in the small moments. Think of it like tending a garden. The seed is your alignment, that decision to plant a new frequency. The daily watering is your rehearsal, each breath, each visualized feeling feeding the roots. And becoming is when you stand up and walk through the garden, touching the leaves, trusting the bloom before you see it. Research from the HeartMath Institute shows that people who practice daily coherence rituals not only experience higher emotional resilience, but create ripple effects that influence their families and communities. So your embodiment is never just for you. It's the broadcast that shapes the field around you. So, I'm curious, where in your life are you ready to align, to choose the frequency, instead of waiting for proof? What tiny rehearsal could you build into your morning or nighttime ritual to keep that signal alive? And what small, brave step could you take today that whispers, "I am already it"? You don't need to have it all figured out. Just choose the first thread. Feel it, breathe it, walk it. Let life respond. I'd love to hear your reflections. What part of this feels most alive for you right now? Tell me in the comments. Your story could be the light for someone else. And stay close, because in our next part, Integration Rituals, we'll uncover how to weave this alignment, rehearsal, and becoming into your everyday life, so this shift isn't just a moment of inspiration, but the foundation you stand on, breath by breath. Have you ever wondered why so many breakthroughs fade away, slipping back into old patterns? The secret isn't just in the big moments, it's in the quiet, steady integration rituals that anchor your new frequency into daily life. Imagine each day as a circle you get to draw with intention. In the morning, your ritual might be as simple as 3 steps. Breath, vision, feeling. Take 5 slow breaths to settle your nervous system, then hold a clear vision of the timeline you're choosing, and let yourself feel its energy in your chest or belly. Midday is your invitation to pause. Do a gentle state check. How am I broadcasting right now? If you've slipped into old tension, don't judge it, realign with a deep breath, and let go of what you don't need to carry. Neuroscientists at UCLA have shown that even micro-pauses like this retrain your brain's default mode. And when night comes, create a soft landing with the 3-question reflection. What did I emit today? Where did I stay coherent? What will I tune tomorrow? This simple check-in turns your day into a feedback loop. Your body learns, your frequency strengthens. Think of Maya. Her biggest shift wasn't just in grand rituals, but in these tiny moments: morning breathwork by her window in Vancouver, a midday walk to recenter, a quiet night whispering gratitude. Over time, they wove a new reality. So, what would your integration circle look like? Which small ritual could become your anchor? Share your ideas, you might spark someone else's practice too. And stay close, because in our final part, conclusion, you are the field, we'll come full circle to remember that you're not just shaping this reality. You are the living field, vibrating new worlds into being. Have you ever felt the truth that you're not just in the field, you are the field? This is the final remembering. Conclusion, you are the field. Neville Goddard once said, "Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled." He didn't mean wish for your future, he meant become it now. The quantum realm doesn't respond to your hoping someday. It responds to the vibration you embody today. Your body, your breath, your gentle thoughts, all of them weave the signal that life mirrors back. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment to feel abundant, safe, or seen. Every sunrise is a fresh invitation to declare, I am the shift. Imagine walking through your city, Toronto, London, New York, and remembering you are broadcasting calm into every street, every room, every conversation. Scientists at the HeartMath Institute remind us that one coherent heart can uplift the field around hundreds of others. So take your integration rituals, your daily breath, your small choices, and let them remind you. You are not separate from the quantum wave you collapse it. What do you think? Which part of this journey will you carry forward? Tell me below. Your story might be the seed for someone else's bloom. If you felt this truth stirring in you, please like, subscribe, and tap the bell so we keep expanding this field together. You are not waiting for change. You are it. You are the field.